So I'm out front at 111 Butternut, and I'm just going to kind of do a pan here from the front first. This little wooden pad on the left is kind of a little patio, and it's a very cute house. I'm intrigued by the fact the fireplace was closed up because the chimney is sitting right there. The roof is in actually good shape, and there's gutters on the house, which is really nice. But there's definitely some maintenance that has just been kind of long deferred. If you look here, like under the front door, the jamb is a little old. There's a little bit of rotted wood. This siding that's on here looks like it has been painted a few times over and had some layers on it. Shutters are in good shape. Light fixtures a little newer. And you have a huge front yard, and it's all fenced in, which is great. I'm going to just see how far I can get around the side here before I run into fence. Well, not very far, but looking at the chimney, so the chimney's got a couple places where there's some tuck pointing that maybe needs to be done. And it looks like it had started to separate from the house a little bit at some point because it's got this metal thing around it, kind of holding it to the house. I'm not real sure exactly what that means or how much of a concern that is. And we're just gonna cut through the yard, and then we'll go around the back of the property. This is a great location within Three Oaks. It's a very quiet street. You can probably tell from the background that there's not really car noise. There's no major road noise. There's a nice little breeze. Birds are singing. A lot of cute houses around you with nice yards. And you're just really like 6 blocks from downtown. So I think ultimately this tree is probably one that you're going to want to cut down. The bottom half of it doesn't look super healthy. And some of the branches are kind of getting close to the roof. And so on this side, you can see the other side of whatever is going on with the chimney here. I certainly just need an expert opinion on that. It's not something that I know about or am qualified to speak about. The siding on this side of the house is wood. Really ready for a good paint job. Good scrape and paint job, but mostly seems to be in pretty good shape. Just maybe I didn't pick the right quality of paint last time. And the soffit here is gonna need to have maybe a few boards replaced, some repainting down. The gutters need to be cleaned out, but they exist, and that's always positive. Nice thing is they have window wells around. They've got the water, like with these gutters, directing water away from the house. This tree also really needs some trimming. These branches are really getting close to the house. And so from back here, again, it really just seems like it needs some love. The shutters are in decent shape. The frames around the windows are looking kind of aged. And this is that extended on part of the house that I don't think I can get into. I'm gonna see if this moves. Okay, this doesn't really help us much. This back part is just like a yard supply storage. Looks like they've got some outdoor furniture in there. And then this is looking, so where those trash cans are in this little concrete pad, this is your parking, essentially. Could you make that a little wider, a little deeper? Probably. And I'm going to say the property line goes roughly to like where that utility pole is along the back. So it's really a big lot. I think that's one of the nicest things about this house is the location. So then as we come along the side of the house here, You know, there's just some work that's going to have to go into this little side building. Here's the door going into the kitchen and the back part of the fence. It's a cute place, just needs a little love.